All right, German students, hallo, willkommen, guten Tag, servus. Just a few of the greetings, right? So for this lesson, we're going to learn about separable prefix verbs. If you click the YouTube link within this little TV here, you'll get a good explanation about separable verbs, separable prefix verbs. This is not my video, so I'm not going to play it for you within my video in the interest of time, but it will help you. First, we're going to go over some useful terms that will help us understand the concept of a separable prefix verb. So let's break down that word, separable prefix. So we know what a verb is, and we know what a verb in German looks like. It looks like kommen. And it comes separable. So on your sentence, and we'll talk English words, we have prefixes, don't sure, calculate. And you have ein, so there's ein in this page for a little bit here. Single word in, which will often get to stand in, which means out, which is into the sentence. In here, bracket or conjugated or z at the end of this, and the verb arrives day. Important thing always you verb for click. That's my presentation. So bear with me real quick. I'm going to get out my pen so I can do some writing here. And I know that it's a little harder to see, so hopefully you have your, what is it called? Your presentation maximized. So in a text box right here, I'm just going to give you an example of the subject not being in the first position. So if I wanted to start with am Donnerstag for this sentence, I would have to say am Donnerstag, and then that's my first element. My first position is on Thursday. So what has to come next? The verb, because it always has to be in second position. And since I didn't start with the subject, Claire, it has to come after the verb. It has to come in third position. Am Donnerstag kommt Claire an. So I still follow the prefix rules in that I remove that prefix and put it at the end of the sentence. Let's try that again. Except let's go to that very last sentence and use that as an example. So Claire kommt am Donnerstag in Frankfurt an. So for this sentence, I can put Claire, no, let's start with in Frankfurt. So in Frankfurt is my first element in Frankfurt. Kommt, second position. Now I have to have my subject, that's this rule, rule number 2. Claire am Donnerstag an. So in Frankfurt kommt Claire am Donnerstag an. And this sentence has the same meaning as this one. It means that Claire arrives in Frankfurt on Thursday. So the point here is that German has that flexible word order, and you can put a lot of different elements in that first position. Cool, let's move on. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this, if I can. Erase it. Cool. Let's go back to the slideshow. Go ahead and get out of my face. Little tools. Perfect. Okay. Los geht's. Here, I give you guys a little tool here. You can always save this presentation and take tools from them if you want them. The list of verbs that I provided, it's a list of regular verbs. That means you know how to conjugate them using this chart. So the endings are normal. You get the stem of the verb that you get from removing the en from the infinitive, and then you add an e. For ich, you add a st. For du, for er, sie, and s, and that's what we had for Claire. We had the t ending, Claire kommt, right? Because we can replace Claire with sie, meaning she, etc., etc. So here's some to pick up. Ich hole, might add that on. You like make a hört er. Notice filling out your, but it means z. Example down. And also you can cut